There's no obstacle an engineer can't tackle, build around, or blow up. Skilled and versatile, these soldiers pave the way, building fortifications, detecting and destroying mines, or restoring electricity after a natural disaster. Nothing stands in the way of a Guard engineer.
And welcome, Everett Community College, the site for the 2016 NWAC Championship Basketball Tournaments. We've reached the third place game for the men's division. This game will feature two first seed teams, the Big Bend Vikings and the Clark Penguins. Just like the previous game, the third place matchup for the women's. All that's left after this one, the championship bracket. Let's get right to the starting lineups. First for Big Bend, the school out of Moses Lake, making their 22nd appearance. 6'5" sophomore from Middleton. Number 0, Keshawn Liggins. 6'1" sophomore from Twin Falls, Idaho. Number 3, Connor Meyerhofer. 6'5" freshman from Rexburg, Idaho. Number 12, Riker Pierce. And a 6'1" freshman from Idaho Falls, number 25, J.J. Eli. The head coach of Big Bend is Mark Poth, assisted by Mingo Scott, Spencer Pringle, and Tanner Flynn. The athletic director is Preston Wilkes. For Clark, they come into this matchup an overall record of 22-8. They send to the floor 6'2" sophomore from Tiger, the leading scorer, number 1, Brian Berg. 6'4" sophomore from Richmond, California, number 2, Glenn Brawl. 6'1" sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia, number 3, Darius Mathis. A 6'1" freshman from Vancouver, Washington, number 5, Micah Paulson. A 6'4" sophomore from West Lynn, Oregon, number 15, Devin Hawkins. Big Bend, a similar record, 25-8 overall. They beat Bellevue and Highline in this tournament, lost to Spokane. And Clark, they lost to the other team appearing in the finals. That'll be the Whatcom Orcas. They beat Tacoma and Yakima to advance this far. The officials for this contest, Michael Chun, Jeremy Matthew, and Morgan Witt. This will be the final game of the year for both of these teams. One will receive third place. The other will receive fifth. Looking at the leading scorers for Big Bend, Riker Pierce, 21.43 a game. The leading rebounder, starting this one on the bench, that's Mogalato, averaging almost 8 boards a game. And Keshawn Liggins leads the team in assists with 4.43. For Yakima, the leading scorer, Brian Berg, 17.36 a game. Darius Mathis, he leads in assists, 3.96. And the leading rebounder is Devon Hawkins with 5.71 rebounds per contest. Both teams out on the floor. Giving high fives and daps before we start. The officials in place. Video broadcasting brought to you by STSPN.com. The official heads towards the center circle now. Big Bend in their gray uniforms with green numbers, lime green. Another great combination for broadcasting. Clark, blue numbers on black jerseys. Big Bend takes the tip, and we are underway with Connor Meyerhofer on the left wing with the ball. He cuts to the right. Pass back to Pierce. Pierce with the first shot of the game, no good. Rebound Clark. Penguins first possession. Not sure if that was a sign or if Darius Mathis was trying to cool off the gym as he came up the floor. Ball goes out of bounds. Big Bend Vikings with the ball. 3-ball corner, no good. Long pass to Berg. Berg puts it up. That one's in. And the first score of the game goes to the Clark Penguins. They're on top, 2-0, 1 minute in to this first half. Loose ball finally corralled by Mathis. Mathis to Berg, off the glass, no good. Fast tempo here to open this one up. J.J. Eli loses the ball. It goes off the scorer's table. Looks like the Vikings will maintain possession, although no one's there to throw it in. Now he gets on the right side of the official. Almost impossible from up here to see the numbers on the front of the Vikings jerseys. They get the ball down low. We're going to have a foul, the first foul of the game. And that foul is going to be called on Glenn Burrow. First personal, first team foul. Mogalato at the line shooting one. And then shooting the second. First one drops. Second one goes as well. We're tied at 2, a minute and a half in here. Berg works his way back to the left. His pass out of bounds. Not sure who that was intended for. Vikings bring the ball in. Riker Pierce hard to the hoop. He gets the bucket and will draw the foul. That foul called on Devin Hawkins, his first personal, the second team foul on Clark, and Riker Pierce is going to be at the line. The opportunity for the and one. The shot, no good. Rebound, Clark. Here come the Penguins. Pass down low, that one's good. Aubrey Stevens on the pass from Michael Paulson. There's a steal from Paulson. Paulson tried the alley-oop. That pass behind him instead. There's the follow from Mogalato, throws it down on the rebound. Cleaning up the dishes on that one. Clark, long one from Berg, no good. Rebound tracked down by the Vikings. Meyerhofer, then they get the ball down low to Pierce, no good. Berg loses the handle on the ball. Vikings come back the other way. There it is to Pierce. Lays it off the glass with the right hand and in. 8-4. Big Bend on top. Aubrey Stevens goes to the hole. Shot no good. Here's the Vikings. Shot. That one's good. That's a 3-ball. That shot from Pierce. He can shoot. He's got a 7-point lead for Big Bend now. They're on top, 11-4, 16:36 to go. 2016 NWAC Basketball Championship on STL STSPN.com. We're back after this.
My name is Chrissy Davis-Jones. I am the Associate Dean of Student Development at Spokane Falls Community College. I have the privilege of working with so many different types of students, and each one of them, I would definitely say, I see a little piece of myself in them. I love the fact that the community allows you to really get involved. It's a matter of choice, in my opinion. We all owe something. So in what capacity will you serve? My name is Chrissy Davis-Jones. This is my
college.
We're
back, 16:36 left to go, first half. Big Bend on top of Clark, 11-4. Aubrey Stevens gets the ball over to the left side. Ball back to Alerte, Wilson Alerte, out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Aubrey Stevens out of Portland. We're going to have a traveling violation on Stevens. Stevens averaging 10.5 points a game for the Penguins. Meyerhofer tries to go between two defenders. He draws the foul instead. That foul going to be called on David Bays, his first. They work the ball down low. Kashawn Liggins. Big Ben tries to pass on the baseline, beats his own man 5-hole. Ball goes out of bounds. That was Mogolato unable to pick that one up. Wilson Alerte. Aubrey Stevens. Hawkins. Ball now to Mathis from Atlanta, Georgia. 1 second, actually, that was partially obstructive. 3 to shoot now, and they do knock it down. That's going to be a 2-pointer from David Bays. From our perch up here, a couple of the clocks partially obstructed, but other than that, a fantastic view of the gym here at Everett Community College. 15-17 left to go first half. Big Ben on top of Clark, 11-6. Liggins, he gets the pass to Lotto. A couple of Penguins out on defense to Riker, back to Liggins. Shot no good. Rebound, Devin Hawkins. Here come the Penguins the other way, looking to cut in this Viking lead. There's a pass to Alerte. 3-ball, no good. Stevens with the rebound. A little shake and bake, forgot the ball. Alerte wisely picked it up. His finger roll attempt on the left side. No good, he stepped on the line. It's going to be a turnover. That ball is going to go to Big Ben, but before that, we're going to have a timeout with 14:35 left. Big Ben 11, Clark 6, 2016 NWAC Basketball Championships on STSPN.com. We're back after this timeout.
You to play with her.
Got it.
Pass the ball. Right here.
Chef Lombardi, and I teach at the Inland Northwest Culinary Academy here at Spokane Community College. Part of the competencies in our pastry arts and culinary program is service learning, where students actually go out in the community, share what they've learned. We're very proud of where our graduates are working. You'll find them in all aspects of the hospitality industry, locally and in the Pacific Northwest. You get to see them have success. I'm Chef Lombardi, this is my college.
And we're back, Everett Community College. Big Bend on top of Clark, 11-6. Appreciate you watching the 2016 NWAC Basketball Championships, the third place game. Rough weather coming through Western Washington. If wherever you are, you should happen to lose power, don't worry. You can always replay these games at your convenience. Lotto raise it up off the glass, and the lead for Big Bend now 7. STSPN doing a fantastic job with their video broadcasts. Breaking out the A team for the championship games tonight. Definitely a production you don't want to miss. Clark with the ball. Brian Berg. Dish to the corner. Now back to Barral. Barral hands it off to Berg. Berg spin move to the left. Back to Barral. 2-ball, no good. Berg with the rebound. In the process of trying to tie him up, we're going to have a foul. That foul called on Big Bend's Wyatt Johnson. 6'1" sophomore out of Victor, Idaho. Just the first team foul on Big Bend so far. 13:47 left to go. Barral taps it in off the glass. 5-point lead for Big Bend. Trying to bring it across the timeline. Big Bend immediately met at half court. Hit the deck. And is on the receiving end of a foul. Darius Mathis whistled for his fourth team foul. J.J. Eli to Pierce. Back to Eli. Wyatt Johnson tries to get it down low. Ball knocked away. He picks it back up. Gets it out to Pierce. Pierce drives the lane. Pulls up. One-hander. That's good. 15-8. 7-point lead. 13:15 left to go here in the first half. Brian Berg for three. It's good. 4-point lead for Big Bend. They get it across half court. Mogolato uses his shoulder, gets down low, puts it in off the glass. Brian Berg, top of the key. His path cut off. Hands the ball to Hawkins. Hawkins drives, shot no good. Rebound Big Bend. They bring it up court the other way. Dish off to Mogolato. Left-handed roll. It's good. 19-11. 12:25 left to go. Barral to Hawkins. He hands the ball to Paulson. Paulson, he tries to lay it up. Shot no good. Quick outlet pass to Eli. Eli goes cross court. Intercepted by Paulson. Paulson, a good job jumping up and grabbing that one. Brings the ball up court for Clark. Gets the ball to Hawkins. Hawkins hands it off. Bounce pass to Barral. Lines up to three and drains it. 5-point lead for Big Bend. Wrecker Pierce with the ball. Now they get it down low to Lotto. Lotto, double team. Has the ball stripped away. Brian Berg, 2-on-1. There's the pass. Layup off the glass and in. Tell you what, A.J. Miles trying to get that ball across for Big Bend. He's met at the line, double teamed, and it is rattling him. Darius Mathis, 3-ball, way off. 11 minutes to go. 5-point lead for Big Bend. Here's a shot from A.J. That's good. A.J. Miles, the sophomore from Pullman. That ball almost stripped away. Nice diving save. Clark hangs on to it. 14 to shoot. Baral from 3. Good. Both teams doing a good job shooting those threes. Mogolato out to Riker Pierce. 3 ball. Good. We're seeing what it looks like when 2 number 1 seeds get into a shootout. Micah Paulson moves to the right, gets the ball out to Berg. Berg takes it to the left, cross-court pass to Baral. 3 ball, no good that time. Rebound outlet, pass a little bit long, good job tracking it down. Mogolato fouled. They're going to call that one on Micah Paulson. And that's his first personal. That'll take us to a timeout. You're watching the 2016 NWAC Basketball Championships on STSPN.com. We're back after this.
Company Retreat with Chief Football Officer Russell Wilson.
Guys, teamwork takes practice. And some days will be a little turbulent. But if we stay focused and show our customers that we care. Care. Now that's giving our best. Best.
Sir, for your safety, please remain seated.
Yes, ma'am.
Giving you our best never stops. Thank you for flying Alaska.
There is no obstacle an engineer can't tackle, build around, or blow up. Skilled and versatile, these soldiers pave the way, building fortifications, detecting and destroying mines, or restoring electricity after a natural disaster. Nothing stands in the way of a guard engineer.
Hey, welcome back, Everett Community College. Coming out of the timeout. 9:58 left to go. First half action, third place game. Big Bend Vikings up by 8, 27-19 over the Clark Penguins. Big Bend in their gray uniforms with green numbers. Clark in their black uniforms with blue numbers. Ball stripped away. Aubrey Stevens takes it up, misses the layup. Rebound Big Bend. Here they come the other way. Outlet pass. Leo Beren gets it down low to Riley Brunel. There's a 3 ball, no good. Rebound by Hawkins. Penguins the other way. Stevens. Back to Hawkins, to Stevens. Riley Brunel came out, challenged him on defense, thought he had a strip, and wound up being whistled on the foul. A little bit of a reach there. That's going to be his first personal. Just the second team foul on Big Bend. 9:22 left to go here in the first half. Stevens. They get the ball cross court. Shot no good from Mathis. And we're going to have a technical foul. Darius Mathis draws the technical, also counts as a personal foul. Not sure what happened, but the ref was on it quick. Connor Meyerhofer at the line shooting the tees. That's 2 fouls. Now on Mathis. 10-point lead for Big Bend. 3 subs come in for Clark. One of them is for Mathis. No surprise. Get him off the court. A little opportunity to cool off. Alex Kirk, great coach in his 4th year. Assisted by Eric Harper, Rob Harris, and Walker, the athletic director. And now they're going to call a foul on Big Bend. Leo Beren whistled for that. He went up for a rebound. And I guess you're going to say he leapt into someone. Commits the foul. 8:50 left to go here in the first half. Clark looking to cut into this 9-point lead. Brawl, 3-ball. Change to a 2. Ref right there on the spot to make that call. His toe on the line, looked like it was his left. Brend, back to the right side. He gets the ball to Meyerhofer. Meyerhofer to A.J. Miles. A.J. Miles can shoot. Doesn't shoot often, but when he does all right. Miles with the ball. Long 3. That's good. Like I said, doesn't shoot often, but when he does, he's got the touch. That's 6 points. Let him shoot more. 3-ball the other way for Clark. No good. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by a Penguin. That's going to be Big Bend ball. Keyshawn Liggins and Riker Pierce back in the game for Big Bend. The hot shooter heads to the bench. Got someone talking to him. Doesn't seem to be too happy about it. Shot no good. Ball still loose. Finally pulled down by Wilson Alerte. Now we have a held ball. Nice hustle play. That was Riker Pierce tying it up without committing the foul. Well played. Possession arrow points to Clark. 7:33 left to go. 11-point Big Bend advantage, 32-21. Brian Berg with the ball, left side, over in front of the Big Bend bench, cuts back to the right. Ball to Hawkins. Hawkins, he gives it off. Goes off Alerte's foot, the full length of the court, out of bounds. That should be Big Bend ball. It went right off of Wilson Alerte's foot. Indeed it is. 7:19 left to go, first half. Clark with 6 fouls, 1 more. Vikings are shooting foul shots. Big Bend just with 3. Liggins to Pierce. Nice pass on the baseline, up and in. Great pass from Meyerhofer that time. He got it to Riley Brunel down low. Shot no good. Alerte with the rebound, up strong off the glass and in. And it's back to an 11-point Viking lead, 34-23, 6:40 left to go. Pierce. Now they get the ball out to Meyerhofer. Meyerhofer for 3, good. (37-23), the Big Bend lead. Brawl. Berg back to Barral. Paulson with the 3, no good. A collision going for the rebound. Riker Pierce going to be whistled for the foul. First personal, 4th team foul. Clark looking to bring the ball in bounds. They do. They get it into Micah Paulson. Paulson goes right down the center of the lane. He tries to dish the pass out, but that's going to be intercepted instead. Here come the Vikings the other way. And we're going to have a foul. That foul called on Riley Brunel, the sophomore from Boise. His second personal, 5th team foul. Fouls now evening out. Darius Mathis back on the floor. First time since his technical foul. We're talking about Alex Kirk, his 4th year as the head coach of Clark. How about Mark Poth, his 29th year as the head coach of the Big Bend Vikings. With 5:49 left, Brunel gets called for his 3rd personal, and he's going to head to the bench. Back out on the floor for Big Bend, number 5, Mogalato, leading rebounder for the Vikings. Berg gets the pass away, shot no good. Big Bend with the rebound. They come across midcourt. Ball almost stripped away. Here comes the shot from Pierce. No good. Clark with the rebound. 14-point lead now for Big Bend, 37-23. 5 minutes left to go. Berg with the shot. That's good. Eight points now for Berg. Riker Pierce works the ball down low to Lotto. Lotto tries to move. Instead, dishes it back out to Pierce. Nice defense from Clark. Keyshawn Liggins comes in at the last second, gets the pass and puts it in. 39-26, 4:40 left to go. First half. 3rd place game. Aubrey Stevens. Down the lane. Ball stripped away. Out of bounds. And unfortunately, when it was touched for Big Bend, he was out of bounds when he touched it. So the ball's going to stay with Clark with 14 to shoot. With 4:30 left, Big Bend on top, 39-26. We'll be back after this timeout. You're watching the NWAC Basketball Championships on STSPN.com.
Company Retreat with Chief Football Officer Russell Wilson.
Drum circles are all about getting in sync with your teammates. And when we're in sync, it shows in how we focus on our customers. Faster, friendlier, and higher customer satisfaction.
Sometimes you have to improvise to meet your customers' needs.
Giving you our best never stops. Thank you for flying Alaska.
The first day of school made it all worth it because I realized that I had made the right choice and I got to pursue my passion, and not just my passion, it was my dream.
When I came here and I'm in a class with 20 to 30 people, your teachers remember you by name. They treat you like you're an adult.
Don't do something that you hate doing for the rest of your life because life is short. You only have one life to live.
Well, if you're sitting at home thinking to yourself, I'd really like to watch some championship college basketball, and you're close to Everett, come on out. The women's championship gets underway at 5:30, the men at 8. Going to be some fantastic games this evening. This one's for 3rd and 5th place. Right now it's Big Bend on top, 39-26, 4.5 to play. Clark with the ball, 14 seconds to shoot. Wilson Alerte drives to the left side. He gets the ball out. Mathis fouled as he cut to the lane. He's going to head to the line, shooting 1-1. That's the 7th foul on Big Bend. Leo Beren tagged with the violation, 2nd personal. Bend out of Pocatello, Idaho. Everybody on the Big Bend roster from Idaho except for A.J. Miles. He's from Pullman. And Weston Meacham from Pleasant Grove, California. Everybody else from Idaho for the school from Moses Lake. Shot no good. Rebound Clark. Hawkins for 3, no good. Mogalato rebound. He gets the ball to J.J. Eli. Eli to Riker Pierce. Ball stripped away from Lotto. Brian Berg strong to the hole. Lays it in. Takes out a Viking with him. And Clark down by 11, 3:45 left to go. Here's Alerte all by himself. Tries to throw it down with one hand. That's no good. Can't be a good feeling. And we're going to have an offensive foul on the other end. Foul called on Riker Pierce, offensive. Second personal. That's the 8th team foul, offensive foul, so we're not going to have foul shots. A turnover. 3:30 left to go, first half. 11-point lead for Big Bend. Micah Paulson, he gets the ball to Mathis. Back to Paulson, double team, baseline pass to Berg. And he's going to be fouled. Micah Paulson down off the end line, helped to his feet by a couple of players, one from Big Bend, one from Clark. Micah Paulson, second personal foul. Glenn Brow into relief. Paulson, give him a breather. Looks like he went down pretty hard at the end of the court there. 3:18 left. 11-point lead for Big Bend still. They've got the ball. Leo Berend across half court. Great defense from Aubrey Stevens. He's going to force the backcourt violation. Turnover, Clark ball. Returning for Big Bend, number 1, Wyatt Johnson. 20, Riley Bruneel, and 32, A.J. Miles. All back in the game for the Vikings. 3 minutes on the clock. Berg with the ball. Now Barral backs his way down the hoop, spins to the left, double team, tries to get a shot. Don't know what he was shooting at because he was nailed as soon as he went up. J.J. Eli commits the foul, first personal, 9th team foul. The one positive for Barral is he's going to get 2 shots out of it because he was shooting the ball at least in some general direction. A little moisture on the floor. They bring out the towel/broom to try to get that off. One of the many volunteers for this tournament. Inside of 3 minutes left, 2:57 to go. The first shot from Barral, good. 10-point game. Second shot, good. Single-digit lead now for Big Bend. Vikings get it across the timeline. Then it's knocked out of Meyerhofer's hand. Big Bend will maintain possession, 25 seconds to shoot. Nice pass to Mogolato. Backs along the baseline, puts it up off the glass. Shot no good. Rebound Clark. 2:45. Mathis to Berg. Right down the center of the lane, fouled as he rose to the hoop. Wyatt Johnson commits his second foul. It's the 10th team foul. We were going to get foul shots no matter what because he was heading towards the basket. Brian Berg will be at the line shooting a pair. Berg, the leading scorer for Clark, out of Tigard, Oregon, 17.36 a game. One thing about this gym, it can get very quiet when they're shooting foul shots, with the exception of opposing fans. Second foul shot, that's no good. J.J. Eli to Lotto. Left hand, no good. Ball swatted out of bounds. Clark touched it. Big Ben will maintain possession, 2:27 left to go. Meyerhofer going to bring it in. A.J. Miles for three, no good. Aubrey Stevens with the rebound, coming up court, 1-on-4. Takes it to the hole, no good. Clark comes away with that rebound somehow. Three ball, no good. Another offensive rebound, Aubrey Stevens. His shot, no good. And we're going to have a couple players landing on each other, and then a third hits the deck. Some loose ball contact there. And nobody committed a foul in any of that. Burrell with the ball under the hoop, puts it up, and he's going to be called for travel. Hard, clean contact apparently happening here in this game. Third place game, 2 minutes left to go. Clock moving, 9-point lead for Big Bend. J.J. Eli. Hands the ball to Wyatt Johnson. Now they got it to Lotto. Nice pass. Lotto to Eli. Little hook pass worked, and he finished the play that time. Berg for three. That's good. 1:25 to go. Okay, we're on the whistle stopping play with 1:24 left. I believe I heard delay a game warning. I'm not certain. 41-33, Big Bend on top. Clock moving, 1:20 to go. Connor Meyerhofer to A.J. Miles. They get the ball down low. Devin Hawkins using a Big Bend player as a landing pad. That'll send J.J. Eli to the line shooting 1-1. Very nice of Eli to soften the fall for Hawkins. The Big Bend lead now 9 at 42-33. Both teams in the bonus. 1:15 to go. That foul shot no good. Rebound Big Bend. Nice play from A.J. Miles. Now he's got the ball, moves it to the right side. Wyatt Johnson to the left. Meyerhofer to A.J. Miles. He calls Lotto out. Works the ball back, give and go. Loose ball, finally picked up by Clark. 52 seconds to go. Stevens to Micah Paulson. His pass tipped. Stevens. Shot no good. Rebound Big Bend. 34 seconds on the clock. A.J. Miles. 17 to shoot. Gets the ball to Lotto. He moves along the baseline. He's going to be fouled in the process of going around Devin Hawkins. That's 3 on Hawkins, the 9th team foul. Wilson Alerte goes in for Hawkins. That foul gets Lotto at the line to shoot 1-1. Front end's good. Keyshawn Liggins returns for the Vikings. 20 seconds to go. 10-point lead now for Big Bend. Second foul shot, no good. Brian Berg with the rebound. Letting the clock run down. 6 seconds now to shoot. Fires the three. Nails it. And that's going to be the final shot of the first half. The Big Bend Vikings on top of the Clark Penguins, 43-36. We've reached halftime in the third place game. You're watching the 2016 NWAC Basketball Championship Tournament on STSPN. We're back after halftime.
It's all around us. It's the ground upon which we stand. The well-worn paths, and the ones that haven't been forged. It's our history, and our what lies ahead. It's ours to nurture and to protect. We're a force for community and for country. We have the skills to define our future and our nation's future. To make a stand. For our way of life. And we will so promise. Back into the land of the free. Individually, we're trailblazers. Pioneers. Preservationists. United, we are the keepers of the dream. And we are on guard.
welcome back to Everett Community College. Just about ready to get the second half underway. It's the third place game featuring the Big Bend Vikings and the number 1 seed out of the South, the Clark Penguins. Right now, a lead for Big Bend of only 7. They had a much more significant advantage earlier. Clark able to chip away at that and get the last shot in at the end of the first half. So now it's a 43-36 advantage for Big Bend. They're going to have the ball to start the second half. Winner of this game, third place. The loser will take 5th. The men's final tonight, 8 o'clock, the Spokane Sasquatch versus the Whatcom Orcas. You know, you look at the teams around the NWAC, Whatcom Orcas makes sense. Spokane Sasquatch, that works as well. A Northwest Folklore. Teams that have mascots tied to the Northwest. And then you look at Penguins and Vikings. Not typically the first thing that comes to mind when you talk about Vancouver, Washington is the large number of Penguins in existence. Of course, they have a great basketball program, have for quite some time. Last year's champion, now playing for third place this year. Likewise, the Vikings. Not sure that they made it this far when they were roaming the North America area, but nonetheless, the Big Bend Vikings out of Moses Lake. I guess there could have been Viking ships on the water. Why not? Could happen. Mark Poth, 29th year at the helm of the Vikings. Less than a minute to go to second half. The leading scorers for both these teams somewhat held in check. Not the players you would think would be leading the scoring. Number 2, Berg, ahead of his average. Also Darius Mathis, he's ahead of his average. After that, drops off completely. 36 Clark points, 28 of those coming from those two players. For Big Bend, the leading scorer in the first half, Riker Pierce, just 12. So he needs to step it up if he wants to hit his average. They have the ball inbounds. We're back underway. Top of the key. Looking to go low post. Calls his player out, Riker Pierce. He goes down low. Mogolato backs his way up. Dishes it off last second. The pass back to Lotto goes out of bounds. J.J. Eli tried to get it back to the big man. And that's going to be a turnover. Penguins are going to have the ball. A chance to make a further dent in this Viking lead. 30 seconds into the second half. Barral to Hawkins. Mathis drives the lane. Throws it up with the right hand. No good. Rebound, Big Bend. Liggins tried to go to the hoop, no good. Mathis to Berg, Berg the 3, yes! A player that can certainly get hot and knows how to shoot, not afraid. That shot from Eli, no good. JJ still looking to find his groove. Micah Paulson for 3, that's good. And he trips over the volleyball marking, heading up the court after hitting the 3, laughing about it right now. Got to watch those paint stripes. They can get you when you're not expecting it. 3 ball, no good. Barral with the rebound. 18-20 left to go. 1 point lead for Big Bend. Here comes Clark trying to get their first lead, and we're going to have a foul. As we had a player forced out of bounds. Riker Pierce with his 3rd foul. Not a player you want to lose in this matchup if you're Big Bend. Fresh 30 for Clark. And we're going to have another foul on Big Bend. Riker Pierce with his fourth. That should draw a fairly quick substitution. And there we go. Leo Barron comes in for Pierce. 4 fouls on your leading scorer and third leading rebounder with 18 minutes left to go. You need to hang on to him. You're only up by 1. That could be a big problem for the Vikings. Brian Berg goes to the left, puts it up and in, and Clark has come all the way back. They are on top now, 44-43. Down by double digits at one point. Now ahead. Berend hands the ball to Liggins. Liggins circles around, heads down the lane on the left side, throws up with the right hand off the glass and in. And one. So Liggins, aggressive. He gets the 4th foul on Devin Hawkins. Hawkins heads to the bench. So now you have their leading rebounder in foul trouble with 17, almost 18 minutes to go, 17:50 on the clock. One team's leading scorer on the bench, the other's leading rebounders on the bench. That free throw is good. We're tied. Actually, Big Ben's on top now, 46-44. Now we're tied. Aubrey Stevens quick the other way, 46 all. Liggins to Eli. Back to Eli. Liggins goes down low. Mogolato spins to the left, goes up hard, puts it in. Contact, no foul. Letting them play a little bit now. Darius Mathis. 2 fouls. He drew the technical earlier in the first half. Long 3 ball, no good. Nice job following it up from Micah Paulson. And he falls again and gets whistled for the foul. He'll go to the line, or he'll go to the bench, rather, and we'll have a substitution for Clark. Back in the game now, Wilson Alerte. Alerte, 5'10", sophomore. Looking at this Clark lineup, all sophomores except for one freshman. Hopefully a good recruiting class coming in for the Penguins because they are going to be all freshmen next year otherwise. Keyshawn Liggins with a nice follow. Big Bend on top 4 now. Right down the lane, throws it down with one hand. Darius Mathis answers. And we're going to have a timeout following that emphatic layup by Darius Mathis. 2-point game, Big Bend on top, 16:38 to go. We'll be back. It's the NWAC Championships on STSPN.com. Community College, 16:38 to go. 2-point game now. Big Bend on top of Clark. 50-48. Big Bend with the ball. They get it in. Clock's moving. 25 to shoot. J.J. Eli works it around to the left side. He gets the ball back to Meyerhofer. Meyerhofer to Wyatt Johnson. Keep it around the perimeter. Then we get A.J. Miles. Pulls up. Hands it to Eli. Eli tries a 3. That one's in and out. Clark with the rebound. Quickly down court. Aubrey Stevens lays it up. And we're tied at 50. Big Ben looking to set something up. Right side of the court. Eli in the corner, moves to the left. Give and go, delayed give and go. Eli with the pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Clark, here they come. Brian Berg quickly up court, cross center. Gets the ball to Brawl. Brawl lines up the three, no good. Rebound Big Ben, here they come. Got a Clark Penguin down behind the play. Finally he catches up. AJ, three. AJ Miles drops the tray. Was looking to see how many points AJ Miles has, but he's not up on the scoreboard. Now he is. He's got 9. Big Ben quickly the other way. That's going to fall. Moga he gets the basket and he gets the foul. 15 now for Lotto. A 5-point lead for Big Ben. 15:06 left to go. Second half. That foul on Wilson Alerte, his first. He'll head to the bench as Micah Paulson comes back in. Always interesting to hear the call them both ways chant from the crowd when the fouls are 2 apiece. I guess you expect that when it's lopsided. Scoreboards on either side of the gym, so that should be abundantly clear. Ball goes out of bounds off of Clark. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. Big Ben on top of Clark, 56-50, 14:52 left to go. Second half, you're watching the NWAC Championships on STSPN.com.
You to play with heart.
Got it.
Pass the ball. Right here.
LCC has definitely prepared me to transfer to Oregon State because it's helped me with my study skills. I'm a much harder worker than I was in high school.
I had a great support base by the staff, and I've made some great friends that I think I'll carry on with my life.
I've definitely loved my classes. I've learned a lot. It's been a healthy environment.
Don't be afraid to branch out. The people here are awesome. I'm going to be in it for a while, but down the road I'll be finishing up and be ready to join the workforce.
And we're back. Everett Community College, 14:52 left to go, second half. Big Ben with the ball in a 6-point lead. They come across midcourt. Eli hands the ball off. Now Johnson has it. Tries to split 2 defenders, and he's going to draw a foul from Micah Paulson. Micah Paulson, that's his third. AJ Miles thought about the 3, hands it off. Instead, Wyatt Johnson knocks it down. 9-point lead from Big Ben now. 3 ball the other way, that's good. Brian Berg. Brian Berg with 24 on the game. On fire now. Here comes Big Ben. Outlet pass Johnson. Johnson looked like he went for an alley-oop to Lotto, but Paulson gets up and gets in instead, and then he throws it to another player. Receives the turnover the other way. Now they get the ball down low. Mathis, his shot's no good. We're going to have a foul. Clark. They're looking to bring the ball in. 13:48 left to go. Down by 6. They bring it all the way in. Darius Mathis back across the center stripe. He goes down the left side. Dishes to Baral. Baral for 3. No good. Ball knocked out of bounds. Off of Clark. It's going to be Big Ben ball. 13:39. Third place on the line. It's a bigger trophy than 5th place. Someone wants to win it. J.J. Eli gets the ball up to Wyatt Johnson. He tries a 3. No good. Lotto with the rebound. Ball stripped away to Berg. Berg with the layup. That's good. 4-point lead. Paulson steals the inbounds pass, and then it's tipped away trying to get the assist. Baral finally making his way over to throw the ball in bounds. Paulson was a good hustle play and then has his pass knocked away. Clark maintains possession. That ball over the head of Darius Mathis. He brings it across center court. 21 to shoot. Brian Berg for 3. No good. Short. Mogolato with the rebound. Hands it to J.J. Eli. Eli across midcourt. Back to Lotto. Spin move. Eli. Eli to Riker. Lotto tries to go off the glass. No good. Fouled. Glenn Burrell, he's going to receive the foul. His second. Mogolato at the line. He'll shoot 2. 4-point lead for Big Ben. 12:44 left to go. First one's good. 4 team fouls on Clark. 3 on Big Bend. Each team with 2 timeouts left. You just kind of get the feeling this one's going to go down to the wire. Second foul shot's good. Back in the game for Clark. Devin Hawkins. Hawkins needs to be careful. He's got 4 fouls. And he does get aggressive when he's going for rebounds. Hawkins with the ball to Stevens. Stevens. A little shake and bake to the right. Throws it up off the glass. No good. Rebound Big Ben. Here they come the other way. A.J. Miles with the ball. Gets to Lotto. Lotto tries to back in. Back to A.J. Miles. Open 3. No good. Big Ben going to maintain possession. Good hustle play from a couple of players that time going for the ball. Wilson Alerte returns for Clark. They trail by 6 with 12:13 left to go here in the second half. J.J. Eli. They work the ball around. Liggins. Berg on defense. Hand to Lotto. Lotto drives the lane, puts it up with the left hand in, and 1. Mogolato now with 20. And Hawkins needed to be careful. He wasn't. That is his 5th foul. And Clark is going to see their leading rebounder head to the bench. He has fouled out with almost 12 minutes left to go in this one. What a bummer for Clark. Darius Mathis, the sophomore out of Atlanta, Georgia. His season coming to an extra early end. And 1 no good. Brian Berg with the rebound. Baral. Alerte. Brian Berg. Cuts to the lane. Double clutch, puts it up. Shot no good. Ball's down behind the play. He's up, already catching up. Lotto puts it in and 1. 22 now for Mogalato, and that is the fourth on Micah Paulson. We're going to have a timeout. Big Bend now up by 10, 11:34 left to go. You're watching the 2016 NWAC Basketball Championships on STSPN.com.
The Guard has over 50,000 wheeled vehicles in action. The vast fleet of Humvees, troop transports, and fuel tank trucks are always moving soldiers, gear, and equipment around the world, or delivering aid to civilians during domestic emergencies. Transport operators are essential in getting the Guard to where it needs to be.
And we're back out of the timeout. Mogalato at the line, ready to shoot the and one. So quiet in here. That shot's good. Big Bend lead now 11. Here come the Penguins. Brian Berg to Alerte. Barral puts up the shot. No good. Lotto with the rebound. Micah Paulson still out there with 4 fouls. Liggins goes down low to Lotto. Paulson staying back now. He gets the bucket and one. He now has 25, and that is his third consecutive and one heading down the court. 11:01 left to go. That foul called on Glenn Barral, his third. The Big Bend lead 13, even with the missed free throw. Brian Berg to the right side. Stevens puts it up off the glass and in. Clark pressing on defense. They're trying to trap. They get the ball into the backcourt. Almost forced the bad throw. JJ Eli, he's going to be fouled. If that's against Paulson, he's done. And that foul is called. Oh, they got lucky on that one. That foul is actually going to be called on Darius Mathis. That's just his third. JJ Eli at the line shooting 1 and 1. Clark trailing by 11. They've put Big Bend in the bonus already with almost 10.5 minutes plus to go. Probably not something they were looking to do. Second one, that's also good. And it's 70-57, Big Bend up by 13. Berg gets the ball to David Bays. Big Bend takes it away. Loose ball, finally picked up by A.J. Miles. A reach there, no foul. Clark has got to stop fouling. They don't need more players in foul trouble with 10 minutes to go. Liggins to Miles. Stay back, Micah. You've got 4. JJ Eli for 3. That's good. They're going to have to find an even mix of playing good defense but not committing fouls. One player fouled out already, and they've got another one with 4. And that's the gentleman with the ball, Micah Paulson. He moves to the right side. Aubrey Stevens. He puts it up, no good. Rebound, Liggins. It's going to be a held possession. Possession arrow points to Clark. They're going to get the ball. We're going to have a timeout now. Big Bend on top, 73-57, 9:28 left to go. It's the NWAC Championships on STSPN.com.
As certified jumpers, divers, and survival experts, Special Forces are dropped behind enemy lines to train foreign fighters, carry out covert missions, or prevent future conflicts. These soldiers live for the challenge, highly trained and highly intelligent. Special Forces soldiers are the best of the best.
And welcome back, Everett Community College. Inside of 10 minutes left to go. Big Bend on top of Clark, 73-57. Clark brings the ball inbounds. Micah Paulson. Now Alerte has it to Berg. Whistle away from the play. Leo Beren going to be whistled for that one. That's his third personal. Just the fourth team foul. Clark with 30 to shoot. Darius Mathis. Gets it to Paulson. Paulson wants to take the three. He does. That's good. 13-point lead now for Big Bend. Big Bend working it down low. Really low now. Nice shot from Liggins. It drops. Darius Mathis hands the ball to Paulson. Long three. That one's good. Steph Curry range on that one. 12-point lead for Big Bend, 75-63. 8 minutes left, approaching that mark. Big Ben gets the ball in the corner. Waiting to see if we get a shot. Leo Beren goes to the hoop hard. Doesn't get it to go, but the nice putback there. Riker Pierce gets the basket. 14-point lead. 7:30. 5 left to go. David Bays down low to Paulson. Paulson has Bays on the wing. He gets it to Berg, top of the key. Three, good. 11-point lead for Big Bend. 7.5 to go. Leo Berend. Back to Meyerhofer. Berend. He has Meyerhofer. Instead, has to go out of bounds off of Clark. Riker Pierce with another bucket. 18 now for Riker. 13-point lead inside of 7 minutes. Micah Paulson. David Bays. Wilson Alerte drives the lane, kicks it out. David Bays was going to tee it up, but he drives. Contact, late whistle. They're going to call a blocking foul. See who they're going to call that one on. I haven't heard the announcement yet. They're actually calling the official over to see who he said. And there we get the call. J.J. Eli picks up his second, 8th team foul. Darius Mathis at the line. Shot's good. 10-point lead, 6:40 left to go. Here comes Big Ben. Met at half court. Gets through the defender. Mogolato hop step, no good. That shot no good. Ball out of bounds. As you can probably hear from the crowd, they're going to say that went off of Clark. And not many people in the gym know how that happened. Big Ben's going to keep it now. J.J. Eli for three. It's good. The Clark bench was having a fit, but not as bad as their fans there for a little bit. And why not? We're inside of 6 minutes. They need to get this going, and Big Ben's not making it easy on them. Paulson for three, no good. Alerte gets the rebound, puts it up off the glass. Nice follow-up by Wilson. Ball inbounds. Foul. Unnecessary foul. That foul going to be called on Darius Mathis, his fourth. So now 2 key players on the floor for Clark have 4 fouls. That's Micah Paulson and Darius Mathis. And now Baral's going to head to the bench as we have a substitution for Clark. J.J. Eli at the line, shooting 1-1. Clark with 9 fouls now. Clark letting the ball roll. Finally, they pick it up. David Bays tees up the three off the glass. Little window shopping action from David Bays. Micah Paulson with the save behind the back. Goes to Big Ben, however. They rush the hoop and they get it in. Good hustle on both ends of the floor now. David Bays for three, no good. Loose ball, still loose. Finally picked up by Big Ben. Meyerhofer couldn't get it to go, but he is going to draw the foul. And the 5th foul on Darius Mathis. He's now done. So Clark has had their second player foul out. Still almost 5 minutes to go. 4:55 left. Baral comes back in for Clark. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. 4:55 left. 86-74. Big Ben by 12. It's the NWAC Championship Basketball Tournament on STSPN.com.
I'm Chef Lombardi, and I teach at the Inland Northwest Culinary Academy here at Spokane Community College. Part of the competencies in our pastry arts and culinary program is service learning, where students actually go out in the community, share what they've learned. We're very proud of where our graduates are working. You'll find them in all aspects of the hospitality industry, locally and in the Pacific Northwest. Get to see them have success. I'm Chef Lombardi. This is my college and my community.
And welcome back to Everett Community College. Inside 5 minutes left to go. It's the 3rd place game in the 2016 NWAC Championship Tournament. Big Bend Vikings on top of Clark Penguins by 12, 86-74. 4:55 to go. Clark with two of its key players on the bench having already fouled out. Devin Hawkins and Darius Mathis, another one on the floor with 4. That's Micah Paulson. Don't want to lose him if they're looking to make a comeback. The women's championship game following this at 5:30. The men's championship game between Spokane and Whatcom at 8. Meyerhofer at the line, his first one good. The second one, no good. Barral with the rebound. Here comes Brian Berg up the left side. Tees up to 3. That's off the back iron. Barral with the rebound. 4:40 left. Bays to Barral. Barral for 3. That's no good. Another offensive rebound. And they're going to say Berg stepped on the line when he grabbed that one. It's going to be Big Ben ball. Big Ben ball on the baseline. Say that 10 times fast. Clark pressing on defense. A.J. Miles. Your timeout yells from the bench. Finally, they get the attention of the referee. And with 4:21 left, Big Ben by 13, 87-74. We're back after this timeout on STSPN.com. Back, Everett Community College, site for the first time of the NWAC Championship Basketball Tournament. Big Ben, the 13-point lead, approaching the 4-minute mark. Mogolato, his pass hard to handle, goes out of bounds. Clark going to have the ball now. Riker Pierce unable to hang on to that one. They roll the ball into Berg. Keep that clock from moving. Now he picks it up. 4:10 left. Berg to Bays. To Paulson. Running 3. No good. Paulson can certainly hit those threes, and they're going to want him to start doing that as soon as possible. That pass out of bounds. Another turnover. Clark, they have the ball. A team that was in the West region for a long time now moved to the South. Barral unable to hang on to that one. Turnover. Big Ben brings it back the other way. 3:40 left to go in this one. 13-point lead. They're going to say the baseline was touched. Trying to come around. Another turnover. Here come the Penguins, quickly up court. Aubrey Stevens drives the lane, puts it up with the right hand and in. 11-point lead. 3:20 to go. And now we're going to have a foul. That one most likely going to be called on Berg. That was on Brian Berg. It's his first. And as the 10th team foul, we're going to have Big Ben head to the line and shoot 2. Connor Meyerhofer at the line. First one, good. Meyerhofer from Twin Falls. One of the many players from Idaho on this squad. Baral. Lets the ball roll to Berg, still rolling, 3:21 left, 13 points. Berg to Paulson. Paulson drives the lane, goes to Baral underneath, cuts to the right, puts it up, and in. Inbounds pass, almost blocked. Clark pressing. A.J. Miles. Dribbling around, letting that clock run down. 10 to shoot now. Now they drive the lane, dish it out. Riker Pierce for three. No good. A.J. Miles with the rebound, back up. He gets the basket. Big bucket there. 91-78. Aubrey Stevens comes back. He lays it in. 2.5 minutes left to go. 11-point lead for Big Bend, 91-80. Three ball from Connor Meyerhofer. 94-80. 2 minutes to go. Baral to Paulson. To Baral. Off the glass and in. 1:57. And we're going to have a foul. David Bays trying to block J.J. Eli from going around. Makes contact. Called for his second personal foul. That's going to put Eli at the line. He'll shoot two. And he is a fantastic foul shooter. Not really a bad foul shooter anywhere on this Big Bend lineup. That one goes 95-82. 13-point lead with less than 2 minutes to go. That one doesn't go, probably because a player on the Clark bench suddenly had the sneezes at the moment he was going to shoot. Good strategy. Happens all the time. Brian Berg, pull-up jumper, good. Clark not going away easy. The lead just 11. Good defense from the Penguins. Goes out of bounds off Berg, 28 to shoot. More importantly, 8 to get it across midcourt. With the Penguins pressing, there they get it across. J.J. Eli circles it back around. 2 Penguins on him immediately. Riker with the ball. He splits 2 defenders and, well, what's it called? There it is, travel. I was going to say it, but he wasn't showing it, and then he showed it. 1:23 left to go. 11-point lead. Clark. Couple stops, couple threes. They're right back in this. They can do it. They are the defending champs. And with only 1 freshman on their team, let's do it this year, guys. Aubrey Stevens. Follow up. They have the opportunity to follow up last year's championship with a 3rd-place finish. Big Bend, one of the favorite teams in the NWAC this year. They're fighting for that same 3rd-place finish. Big Bend, 97, Clark 84. Nice balance of freshmen and sophomores on Big Bend's team. They're going to be good. Solid program. Poth will be in his 30th year next year as the head coach. Gentleman that certainly knows what he's doing at the head of a basketball team. Aubrey Stevens going to be whistled for the foul. That's his first. The 6'2 sophomore from Portland. Riker Pierce at the line. He'll shoot a pair. 42 seconds left to go. Up by 13. Make that 14. And now we get some substitutions as Mogolato heads to the bench. For Clark, Brian Berg heads to the bench. Both these players, hugs and handshakes from their teammates and coaches. Nice round of applause from the fans, recognizing hard work by both those players with their programs. Riker Pierce, shot no good. Rebound, Big Ben, 40 seconds. No need to foul at this point. Clark playing back. 18 on the shot clock. Just moving the ball around. 10 now to shoot. Loses the ball. Gets it to Meyerhofer. 3 to shoot. Riker Pierce off the rim. No good. Eli with the rebound and a foul. 6 seconds left. Wilson Alerte going to draw his second foul. J.J. Eli at the line, shooting a pair. The opportunity to hit the century mark for Big Ben. They're up on top, 98-84. First one is no good. Congratulations to both of these teams on a fantastic year. Both number 1 seeds. Second one's good, 99-84. Number 1 seeds in regions that are tough to win. Aubrey Stevens gets the basket with 0.9 left. Now just toss it in, and this one is over. Big Bend, they pick up the victory. Final score, Vikings 99, Clark Penguins 86. Big Bend is your third place finisher in the Northwest Athletic Conference men's basketball. Clark, the 5th place team. Once again, congratulations to both these teams. Fans, we got the women's final matchup coming up next at 5:30. The men following with 8. You're watching the 2016 NWAC Basketball Championship Tournament on STSPN. We're back after this timeout.